Welcome to the Super Saturday debate. I'm Zakir Jacob. The Israel-Palestine conflict has flared up yet again after a surprise attack by the Hamas on the state of Israel. Hundreds of Hamas militants have infiltrated into Israel in SUVs, motorcycles, and paragliders. They've opened fire on civilians as well as other infrastructure. At least 100 people have been killed and over 800 have been wounded as Hamas has bombarded Israel with over 5,000 rockets in the space of just under half an hour. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has declared a state of war. He's also said that Hamas will pay an unacceptable and unpredictable price for the attack. In the retaliatory attack, at least 198 people have been killed and over 1,000 wounded in Gaza Strip alone. The world has condemned the attack and urged the Palestinians and the Israelis to exercise restraint. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also said that he's deeply shocked by the news of this terrorist attacks, as well as, of course, he's further added that India stands in solidarity with Israel at this difficult hour. Iran and Pakistan have backed Hamas for the airstrikes that have happened. But first, the story of what happened in the early morning hours in Israel. All right, joining me now on the talking point, Colonel retired Grisha Yakubovich is a security analyst. Anat Bernstein-Reich is the president of the Israel-Asia Chamber of Commerce. We're also joined by Benny Binyamin, who's the former IDF and veteran of the Israeli Armed Forces. Ashok Sajanhar, former diplomat, joining us. Colonel Grisha, let me start with you first. What do you make of the unprecedented scale and the degree of this coordinated attack? Because it seems like there were more than 50, anywhere between 50 to 100 Hamas militia men and women who have barged into Israel in the early morning hours, something that we haven't seen in many, many years, since at least 2008 or so. What do you make of this?
Well, first of all, we need to understand that this is a well-planned operation. It was planned probably a few months ago. And if we go a little bit back, last month, September 1st, I think, if I'm not wrong, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Iranian one, visited Lebanon. And he met some Hezbollah officials, Hamas officials, the Syrian Islamic Jihad officials, and I think it was the last coordination, meaning that Iran are behind this terrible, terrible attack. Hamas started to launch the rockets 6:30 in the morning. They actually woke me because I live close to Gaza. And I think that until now, they launched more than 3,000 rockets into Israel. And more than 200 terrorists penetrated through the fence into Israel. And from the numbers that I know until now, okay, it's not official. We need to understand it. There are more than 100 Israelis that were killed. Way more, I believe. I think that we are going to be surprised from the terrible numbers. 800 were injured, and the numbers are still growing. There are two events or two hostage events that are still going on, one in Kibbutz Be'eri, one in a town close to Gaza called Ofakim, and still Hamas terrorists in some kibbutzim, moshavim, settlements around the Gaza envelope that are engaging with special Israeli forces.
Okay.
It will take time. And I would say it again to the people who need the clarification, the operational one. It takes time between 24 to 48 hours to
Anand,
stabilize.